So, quarterfinal number 4 in the HeroesHearth Invitational. This is our tournament. $500 for the winner. Second place, $300. If you make it into the round of 4, it's $200 and $100 for each participant. We've seen 6 out of 8 players here, and now it's time for 2 Russians to collide. It's Neutron versus Cash.
We have Neutron spawning in the top right, playing from LA or somewhere close at least. We'll show now that he's not only good at poker, but of course also at Warcraft. Cash in the bottom left. Is he still Europe's strongest orc? He certainly is among them. I feel like I haven't seen Cash in forever. Like, Cash got the 2-0 against Happy, which was such a sensation. But nobody was even casting that. Live, at least.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate. I had the pleasure to do the replay cast, which was really good. And since then, yeah, you're right. We have Cash on the bottom left in the blue. Upper right is Neutron.
What we're expecting here is going to be a Keeper versus a Blade Master first. Recently, the rumblings have been there of talents once again, but Neutron not really a talent player. I expect Keeper and Hunts from his side. And he's showing that here. We have a Blade Master opening without a barracks, so Cash is scouting for a greedy creep camp, most likely to expect at the Tuscars, but that's not going to work out for him. Neutron is going for the safe creep at the green, so the early game opening gamble goes in favor of the Neytpoh.
All right, here we go. And yeah, I would love to see talents just to display the fixed Cyclone animation that we have since patch 1.32.2. I tested that, by the way, and immediately the unit that I cycloned got stuck in the cyclone, which was like, oh, okay, great fix. But yeah, let's just see it.
What do you mean it gets stuck in the cyclone?
The cyclone is still twisting, but the unit is at one spot and doesn't twist with the cyclone. But at least it looks better. Huh?
Does it rotate?
No.
Ah, it just stands there.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it was just 1 out of 5 tries.
Oh, what? So half the time it looks proper, and like 20% it looks weird?
It always looks good, but sometimes the unit is not moving on top of the cyclone.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Blade Master couldn't steal anything, but at least he is here now to prevent further creeping. As we know, Keeper, you should never allow to get level 3 too easily. Oh, big last hit here on the Murloc Flesh Eater. Wait, does he not commit to it with a blade?
Wanted to get rid of this Archer's HP a little more, but of course, Neutron knows that the blade is around, trying to play around it. And as the Windwalk is about to expire, he goes for the Treants. Not much to gain here for Cash. Oh, now the Flesh Eater is going to the Orc and the item as well. This is not a good start for Neutron.
This delayed barracks build we saw getting punished very well by Moon with an AP. Aggressively against the Orc base. Neutron has 2 Wisps outside the Orc main, but doesn't look like he's aiming for those APs just yet. Instead it's the tech coming in for him. Wait, that tech is super late for Neutron, isn't it?
Yeah. Did he go for anything else? Just a Hunter Saw? No second engine of war?
Pretty big mistake by the blade. Misses the last hit there. That was not supposed to happen. I really like this build nowadays though by the Orcs. Like the 0 creeping instant aggression makes things so annoying for the Keeper.
Yeah, delays everything. Even level 2. Like, he doesn't have any lockdown on this blade, but now he does, as once again Cash misses the last hit.
Yeah, he was in Cloak of Shadows right there, not in Windwalk, so couldn't get so easily to the creep. So Keeper does get level 2, of course, that's gonna happen sooner or later. There's no way you can prevent this, but it's preventing the level 3, which is what you want to do towards tier 2, which is quickly finishing. Cash gonna be ready to start his second hero here in a moment. For Neutron, it's still gonna be about a minute.
Was a nice wisp save, by the way, here next to the little building. The Grunt wanted to kill it, but nope. He hopped over the bench and is safe now. Blade Master in the base, not getting locked in at all. Huntress with upgrades. Still one Ancient of War, right? Oh, he's staffing over. Trying to steal the Magi away.
Yeah, classic Neutron play. Distract the Blade Master with your hero, have the staff ready, and move your army elsewhere, and then staff to the army, and Blade Master's way too far away. And you can creep pretty well with that. There's a Grunt here, there's 2 Grunts here. And those 2 Grunts, or at least one, is in quite a bit of trouble already. Yeah, this one's dead.
And there's almost no damage to his units. Oh, now there is. One archer dead. But does he want to commit to this Grunt? The hunt should be a little faster. Would be a big save. No, his friend ally Grunt blocks the way. Man, this was really unfortunate timing. Shadowhunter not going for Hex, of course. That could have saved him as well. So Neutron getting quite a big pickup here with the early Grunt kill. But what does he do on tier 2? There's still no expo.
It's okay though.
Huh?
I think it's okay though. It's only 1 Grunt lost.
Yeah.
Keeper is still far away from level 3, and this cost him a lot of mana and no expansion.
A player's forces
Biggest downside though always with this opening for Orc is Blade Master really slow to progress. And we see it here as well. Still not even level 2.
Shadowhunter is of course the more important one. Starting his power creeping now. But 1 Grunt is missing, so this will be a little slower than usual. Clause of attack for him. Blade Master moves over with, yeah, as you say, only level 1, but a lot of mana. So he might be in time to steal something here. Level 3 for the Keeper of the Grove. Blade Master arrives. No Sentinels yet.
Forces are under attack.
That's the last hit.
Misses the last hit. Another one missed. This is the second one in this game so far. Tree of Life at the right-hand side for Neutron at the red camp. Is hard to scout. Not many Orcs expect this, but this is also dangerous. If you're creeping the red camp and you get creep jacked, that can lose you the tree and lose you the game.
Yeah. Since we know that the tree can be storm bolted by the creeps, it's gonna be interesting. Very good usage of the Wand of Illusion, I feel, constantly for creeping. So his units are super healthy, his heroes as well. Lots and lots of damage going towards the illusion. Super tanky Alchemist, by the way. Plus armor, plus HP, plus regen.
This might be a TP forced over here. Block coming in and the purges against the Keeper, taking a lot of damage, and this certainly is the TP forced. Grunt will not be falling, or will it? Purge, purge. Didn't purge.
Did he calculate this correct? No, he didn't. Just the Grunt dead. But this opens up the middle of the map. Side has to, Neutron has to make sure. I'm reading too much chat. Neutron has to make sure to get his expansion up at the bottom right. So he's creeping the right-hand lane. That opens the middle, as I said, and that's finally a level 2 for the Blade and another Scourge Bone Chimes.
That is very nice. Is Cash feeling confident enough to go over to the marketplace as well? It's a little risky. He's only at 43 supplies so far, and a creep jack could absolutely be coming in. But he is not concerned. Oh, Neutron is close by for that creep jack, but seems like he's gone wanting to go for the lab instead. Cash hoping for either heal wards or a mana stone. Health stone. Okay. Not bad. Not great though.
Surprised that Neutron is not already going for the red spot. Is the damage not enough? Because he knew that there was a marketplace creep happening.
And Cash still producing more. Not looking towards the counter expansion yet. Blade is gonna scout the north. We'll see no expo there, and that's kind of suspicious. Why is there no tree here?
Yeah, at this point, there must be a second Tree of Life somewhere. Cash is pretty blind. Neutron has a couple of eyes on the map. Tree makes his way over. No Nature's Blessing on him. He's researching it now. Could still be in time, maybe. He's pulling a lot of wisps as well.
Oh, Cash's timing is perfect. If he goes past the arachnothids, No. Doesn't have the right read. And honestly, if you see no tree in the north... Okay, now he does. Okay, now he realizes it. And now he's coming in for the creep jack. And this is so scary for Neutron.
He has no TP, right? Nope, not on the Alchemist, not on the Keeper of the Grove. Trying to get the connection with the Wisp. Acid Bomb is nice. Good kiting by Cash. Good purchase by Cash. One detonate goes off. He hits them a little, but this could have been way worse.
Still 3 purges to use for Cash. There's still quite a few. The big creep is gone. Magnetor falls, and that's the aura going to the Night Elf side. Heal Spray coming in, and actually these Hunts holding for now, but more and more Serpent Wards are coming up as well. Huntress is starting to drop low. No Heal Scroll yet. We do have Heal Spray, but Alchemist, of course, not unlimited mana. Now the Tree of Life under threat, but Nature's Blessing does protect him. Now finally the Scroll of the Beast coming in. Why so late, Neutron? Perhaps he forgot about it, but because of that late usage and the Creep Jack in general, the army has dwindled for Neutron. He's down to less than 50 supply now, and not much left in this attack. Or in this defense, I should say. The Shadowhunter still so much mana. Did he have a mana potion, maybe? I'm not sure, but he has more and more Serpent Wards. More Heal Wave as well, if he wants it. The Grunts are all damaged, but they're all still alive.
Well, what about the Tree of Life? That is problematic. No Wisp to repair, but okay, he moves him into a position where they should be safe. Shaman committing a little too far into this army of Neutron, so they're getting sniped as well. The Night Elf stabilizing a little, focus fire on this Alchemist who has a potion and is super mega tanky. Maybe a bad decision by Cash here. More and more Hunters are streaming in. All the Grunts insanely hurt.
Yeah, Speed Scroll, run away. I like that. This was good damage. This was a lot of handy kills. But the Hunter's so fast! This Scourge Bone Chimes, or Legion Doomhorn, excuse me. But the Alchemist actually gets distracted for a little bit, so the movement speed is missing now. Oh my god, the Grunts! Also hurt. All so hurt.
Can he follow this though? Purge on the next Entangle. But this could be easy, like 10 supply down for Cash.
What's the Shadowhunter doing? He needs to run over to the main, heal up as quickly as possible.
Lots of heal selves.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cash getting away with a black eye.
Yeah, he's gonna be healing up here. And now question is, Cash, does he feel he can still counter expand, or does he feel he has to go all in? I think he could very well just counter expand, but it's a hard call to make.
Yeah.
You know that his expo is gonna be up in about a minute. But Shadow's about to be level 4. Blade has good inventory. A peon is moving out. Is this for aggressive towers or for the expo?
How many is it? Wait, where is it? Ah, there. Okay. Looks like an expo play. Could just secure a tower and then go into Great Hall, and that's exactly what he does. So is Neutron ready? His army is not perfect, I'd say. 1 mana potion on the Alchemist.
Under siege.
Second armor upgrade for the Grunts is soon to finish, by the way, but they're all pretty hurt. Cash needs to look for kills here quickly, and then he can go for heal wave level 2 as well. Bloodlust? What? Wait, what? He's tier 3! He's got Bloodlust!
Okay, didn't see that transition here, unfortunately. But what does it really do on Grunts? Okay, they attack a lot faster. 3 Hunters already to the back, not affected by this heal spray. Another Hunter's about to fall, and the sustain with the heal wave. But that was the last one.
Everything about to die everywhere. Oh my god, all these Grunts!
Oh my.
Shadow needs mana potion. Shadow needs clarities. This Scourge, this Legion Doomhorn is so good.
Yep. Another deny, but how many more Grunts will fall? Acid Bomb hits all units!
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
And no Great Hall coming. He could go for a tiny. He has the resources.
Wow. He goes for a tiny at 40? Before getting the Grunt numbers up again.
Maybe he thinks that in the tower he can hold this against the Hunts.
Whew. It's a pretty fun game here, though. Does the Blade have Crit 2 or Windwalk 2, by the way?
Windwalk 2.
Okay. If he gets to 4, it's a big level up for him.
Yeah.
Oh, but here comes the flank from the Huntresses. 2-1 upgraded. But falling back to the tower is Cash, and with 2 towers, this is extremely hard to engage into.
Yeah, I think that's Cash's thought progress as well. You can defeat me in an open battlefield, and when you kite back, you kill like 2-3 units every time, so let's get rid of that kiting. Just fight into my towers where I have additional piercing damage, and I'm closer to my base. Speaking of my base, that's exactly where Neutron is going.
Yeah, Moon showed at DreamHack in the grand final how strong run-bys are. He basically won all 3 games in the final with run-bys.
Yeah.
And once Orc is tier 3 with all these upgrades, it's so hard to take a straight-up fight anymore.
2 heal scrolls, 1 protection scroll for Neutron. Also 800 gold. 1 upgrades, waiting for the 2-2 at the moment.
Played at the shop, can't go for a scroll, could go for an invul, but Cash is kind of broke.
Interesting.
And Neutron gets the invul. Third hero TC for Cash.
Wow. Well,
And I kind of like that.
Endurance
I mean,
Aura should be great against the Unholy
Yeah.
of Neutron.
And Stomp great against Hunts.
Yeah.
Player's force.
I mean, on level 1, you know, not that good. But if you get him to 3, oh boy, is that going to be good. And also, the thing is, you know, if you go triple hero, it's very likely that you get to... Very unlikely, excuse me, that you get to ultimates. But Orc ultimates aren't that good anyways.
Here we go again. A few of the grunts out of position, but it's definitely fine. Expansion is not falling. But the only kills he can get at the moment is with Entangle.
There's the Bloodlust. There we go. Not an autocast. Only the Rara so far for the blade.
A player's
Yeah,
forces
saving
are
mana,
under
I like that. I don't think it does too much on grunts anyway. Would love to see if they fix Bladestorm as well, though. So please
mean
get level
visually?
6. Yeah,
You
it
mean
should be,
fix it visually? Or what?
yeah, should be the same mechanic, right? It was pretty obvious that the animations had a problem, like spinning stuff.
Neutron going into upkeep here. 59 supply for him. Normally this late into the game we see tier 3, and that is what is coming, in fact. TC in the front line. Kodo Beast now coming in as well. Good upgrades for the Orc side. And more Rara coming in now on autocast. And no Wisps here anywhere to dispel this.
Oh, that's brutal. Also the lightning shield on the blade with the double claw. And just wait until he has level 4. Heal scroll used on Neutron's side. These Huns, I don't know how long he can keep them up anymore. AoE is great. Single target is great. The grunts have an insane frontline. Stomp comes in. Alchemist surrounded. Smooth play by Cash, who gets the hero kill. Neutron taps out before we see the level 2 critical strike. And that's 1-0 for Cash.
GG. Yeah, and I think you just shouldn't fight against Orc tier 3, right? Isn't that what we learned from Moon? Don't fight him. Kill the base. Over and over and over and over.
Yeah. That was a nice play by Cash, though. He realized, okay, I can't break this with the weapons I have, so I have to do something different. And there was an expansion with that tower up.
Yeah.
And that he set up that tower really early, so he knew, okay, if I don't break it with the second try, let's go for plan B. And then things just worked out nicely. That he had the gold for expansion and tier 3 pretty much at the same time was surprising. I really miss casting with our overlay, to be honest. It was always very nice to see.
Yeah, this tier 3 was super quick, way faster than normal in this matchup. But you know, I like it. You go to 45, 50 supply as Orc with Grunt, Shaman, and Shadow Hunter, and you're so strong right then. Maybe you're not necessarily strong enough to kill his base, but you should be more than strong enough to buy time for tier 3. You have some time, and then you can go for all your upgrades, expand yourself. Tiny Great Hall is still a pretty insane item. And we saw it be very valuable there as well.
All right. Map number 2 is again Last Refuge. Feels like every second game was Last Refuge.
And I'm kind of surprised to see this map still in here and not vetoed by Neutron. This is a map that very much so can be problematic for early leveling. And no early level 3 keeper means no map control, means very difficult expansion. But we'll see what he has planned. You know what I would love to see once again? The mirror image build. But nobody's playing it.
Yeah, we saw it once at Anaheim, I think. But that's about it.
Yeah. That was late game. It wasn't mirror image first.
Yeah. You mean first for creeping?
And
scouting?
First for sending it across the map and then pulling in the rock column and stuff, you know? The LR special.
Remo special orc plays or something.
Yeah, Focus was playing it for a while and Lin was, but then everyone stopped doing it. So maybe Night Elves found an answer to it. If they did, I'm not aware of it. But even without mirror image, Blade Master, of course, still good, especially if he gets the levels and the items, which he did in the previous game. And if you throw Bloodlust on top, that's pretty nice.
Alright, so far we only had 2 zeros in the Winnerbracket Quarterfinals. Let's see if this trend continues. Neutron fighting uphill against Cash, spawning in the bottom left. And the Orc not off racing today, which does surprise me a little bit if I'm honest. In the red upper right.
But when he's off racing, he's mostly doing it to go for the good matchup, right? I guess he could do it here with Human. Yeah, for a moment I thought, what could he go for against Night? But of course it's Human. Duh. First heroes, we have Blade Master and KOGG.
Yeah,
so
should be normal. But this was the map where Neutron played Talents against Hitman, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Keeper Talents.
So I wonder if we see this again. Couple of chatting going on. We have no idea what that means, except that Neutron is playing on a pretty high ping from Hotel Internet. Because he decided to play poker instead of going home to his family.
He's not complaining about it.
No.
Of course, it's his decision to play from there, so, you know, you have to live with the consequences. And that first game, it wasn't a complete stomp by Cash, but it was looking pretty good, pretty solid. Confident play.
Yeah, there was no archer transition pretty much, right? Like that was what we saw during Anaheim. Tier 3 tech for the Night Elf and high damage archers throwing into that mix. But not here. Ooh, first blood for the creeps as they wipe out the Wisp.
Cash going with a very early dust here as well. Wants to make sure he has the detection in a timely manner. Oh, the Keeper. Can he perhaps steal the last hit? Oh, that was pretty close. But it goes to Cash. One of illusion for him. Grunt scouting in the north. I like that. Scout everywhere on the map and make sure this Keeper doesn't level. And this is the issue with LR. Where do you go now to creep before you have Huntresses?
Yeah. I mean, with Treants, what can you really do? You walk across the entire map. Oh, there's another end snare on top of that entangle. But I think the Blade Master just makes sure that this Keeper can't stay any longer.
I like the entangle first at least, not blindly going for the Treants. That gives him more control, but also makes it tougher to creep on a map where it's already tough to creep.
We have a Hunter Saw, by the way, so no talents again. Not doing the mistake again that he did at DreamHack.
Good Blade Master control here. Cash going early into Windwalk, expecting the Keeper once again to pee up here. And why is that? Because it's an illusion in the south, so he knows he's not there. So he must be somewhere here. And there we go. Wakes up the creeps, and now the archers will be exposed. Again, Blade goes out of range. Was not detected yet, I believe. Really good Blade control here by Cash.
Seems like he's taking it seriously. There we go. Couple of more shots on this Keeper of the Grove, and with that, he just has to run.
Really bad early here for Neutron so far. But this is what can pretty much always happen on LR. So yeah, I mentioned it earlier. I'm surprised, very surprised, this map wasn't vetoed. And Cash abusing that fact very, very, very well.
Let's see what Neutron has to offer at tier 2. I mean, the Blade Master is under-leveled as well, but that's a trait he wanted to go for. Burrows are already finished. He has the resource for the second hero. So for Cash, everything's lining up really nice. Spirit Lodge.
Illusion. Illusion scouted again, but I think he missed it. I think... Oh, or is he? Oh, Cash. If he gets this, this is the perfect early game.
I mean, Neutron knows now.
Oh! That was so close. Speed scroll.
Committing hard.
Can that lead to the TP?
He's trying to block with the illusion here. Entangle prevents it for now, and the illusion expires, so that wasn't worth it.
Okay, only one speed scroll though. I mean, yeah, you don't have too many of those, but it was tons of mana for the keeper as well. He was so close to getting that last hit. If he gets that last hit on the Ogre Magi, this is the perfect early game. Doesn't get that, but still looking pretty good. Grunt's waiting in the main, Shadow is out. And the green camp is ready right there, so should be a safe first camp to start off with for the Shadow.
Yeah. Cash can step it back a notch. Just make sure that the Shadow Hunter reaches level 3, distract with the blade even more. But Neutron positions himself very aggressively on the map due to the fact that his Alchemist is out now as well.
We'll put some pressure here on the blade. Dude, this one of Illusion has been so good.
Yeah.
Last charge probably going to be used now to tank against the creeps, perhaps. Oh, Cash with an unfortunate misclick popped the Scroll of Speed. I know that feeling. Oh, and with the Illusion now, he pulls out the Merc Camp, can solo creep that with the Shadow. And the Blade Master still controlling the middle, knowing that he won't be getting creep back. Wow. This is some really, really good play by Cash.
Cash is a good player, man. Really hope we see him in Sweden and Rotterdam in the middle of the year. Also scouts for the red spot, if that's the next one.
Oh, Blade in a bit of trouble, though. He might be... Okay, he's okay. If that was level 2 Entangle, he was dead.
Wrote the Magi for the Shadow Hunter. We have tier 2 on the way, or finished, of course. Second attack upgrade. But where's the second Engine of War? There's no expansion. He's still playing at 1 Engine of War on Last Refuge. 1 AOW, 1 base.
And this creep here on the high ground might be getting punished. Does Cash smell this?
This might be a TP out. He's getting the big consumable, which was the heal wards, which is nice, but yes, he sees it.
Yeah. Has the TP. Goes for a Shredder even. Oh, okay, he wants to fight this. Wow. Cash needs to be quick with the purge, and he's lightning fast with it. Doesn't go for the heal wave. Heal wave would have saved the Berserker. That's a bit of a mistake.
Thank you, Refro91, for the €10 donation. Just catched up with the DreamHack VODs. Thanks for the awesome casting. Glad you enjoyed it, pal.
A player's forces are under attack.
So now...
Neutro's coming back pretty well here. Like, the offensive creeping takes a lot of experience away from this Shadow Hunter, who's still not level 3.
Going for the red spot now. Second mid camp. Going to the Night Elf. And more time for the tree. It's dangerous. Like, Cash was dangerously close to scouting this, but he only has creeping in his eyes.
Oh, messes up the Ogre Lord creep.
Again.
That's a little sloppy. 3 purges required here. But he gets the big item. Medallion. Okay. Alright for the Shadow.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not that good, though.
How unfortunate for Cash to not scout a very typical Tree of Life expansion position. Could have been an easy kill right there. But maybe he feels like he doesn't have the time.
Oh, now coming in aggressively.
Oh, this got
One of Stormwind.
punished multiple times recently, this spot. Level 2 for the Blade, finally critical strike. More important is, of course, the level 3 Shadow Hunter. Purging to get some kills, Acid Bomb on all the grunts.
Blade into the back with a lightning shield as well. Upon him, takes out one more archer. Oh, and the surround on the alchemist. Can he be saved? Can he get out? Oh, the Blade Master in trouble as well. Has to go for the heal wave. This Windwalk. Can it save him? He's going back in. Cash, you madman.
Oh, wow.
Does not get the hero kill. Oh my god, the alchemist. 50 HP.
He committed so hard to this. Grunts hurt as well. Blade Master about to die. There's more healing though, thanks to the awesome inventory that the Shadowhunter has.
And he doesn't get the alchemist, but he still killed a lot of grunts off right there. Could go for a berserker right now if he wants.
So now the big question is, will he scout for the bottom right or not? So close.
Is it natural nighttime right now, or is it
Nope.
daytime?
It's,
I mean, I know it's
okay,
moonstone
after,
time,
after
but after the moonstone.
daytime.
It's daytime. He must see this. But can he cancel? I'm not sure.
He will expose his casters to the Huns. Okay, he knows now, but
I think
he's
Cash could just go tier 3 again right now, and then go for the tiny and stuff.
going for defense upgrades. But okay, has to back off. Not breaking upkeep, just get new units. And the second engine of war for Neutron is up finally as well. Close.
A town is under siege.
Berserker for Cash. Suddenly all the money is gone. Where'd all his money go? More army, more upgrades, I guess.
Yeah. Items is another heal scroll. That's about it, right? Oh, big upgrade. It's gonna be 0-2.
A player's force.
Shadow getting close to 4. That will be a big power spike right there. Sentry wards is pretty nice. Can place those around his expansion. One at the tavern, one at the merchant, or something like that.
Something like this, something like that.
Yes.
Neutron again with
Oh,
a
big-
shredder.
Big attack by Cash. Double heal scroll. 50 supply. This won't be very easy to hold for Neutron, I think.
Getting rid of the wisps first to prevent repair. And there's not too many here at this expo. 2 already killed, 1 can detonate, but there's still quite a bit of mana for the shaman.
Alchemist taking a lot of damage. There should be a staff to save him. Wait, there's no staff?
Nope.
He's just dead.
Blade as well, he dies first! The heal spray prevents it! That's a lot of solo experience for the Shadowhunter, who finally rises up to level 4. If only he creeps a little further, then he has the level 2 heal wave to heal his blade. And now the Serpent Wards have to do it pretty much alone.
Yeah, these detonates on the Shaman were absolute game changers. Everything is completely dry. So much power now in this Keeper's mana pool. But Cash, well, he's holding his ground. Where are the entangles? There's no purge. Okay, here we go. Finally another entangle comes out. Score the Beast here, of course, also really good on these hunts. But Serpent Wards, still very good.
Cash is expanding behind this. But this 47 supply, Neutron at 40. More and more wisps coming in. Treant summoned as well to help in this. Can't purge all of them. So many hands about to die.
Everything's out of mana here.
Shadowhunter's close to 5, man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be time for Super Snakes soon, I imagine. Oh, but he's almost surrounded. Shadow could be definitely getting surrounded here. Jesus Christ.
Level 5.
Level 5, there it is.
And he has 2 more Serpent Wards right now.
Yeah, there we go. 50 damage a pop. Level 5 for the Keeper as well.
Shaman.
A town is under siege.
1 more dies. But the grunts are here for the damage on the tree. Pretty much nothing else though. Expansion at 50%. Blade Master still not back.
Coming back soon though, and can bring in then mana from the main, perhaps a couple of heal staff. Cash's gold is looking pretty good.
Feels like Neutron
This game
is
is looking really good for Cash.
feeding these hunts into the snakes. Oh no!
The snake pit!
Oh no! Yep, absolutely. Call it the snake pit. And the good thing is the mana regen is fast enough so you can constantly spam more of them.
Dude, the Shadow went into this fight with level 3. He's almost level 6 now.
Serpent wards are really good.
Star-shaped always knew. And here comes the blade, bringing in heal cells, bringing in clarities.
Oh, that's so good.
And to make matters worse, the expo is basically done.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Neutron with a impossible task to his hand.
This smells like loser bracket for the Night Elf, where he would meet Hitman, surprisingly.
Would be a rematch.
It would be a rematch of DreamHack, indeed.
A player's
What can
forces
save
are
him
under
now?
attack.
Not having the heal spray with the Alchemist costs so much. Without sustain, without scrolls, without spray, what do you do against this massive damage of the Orc? And he backstabs him and Neutron taps out. Cash advances into the round winner bracket semi-final alongside Foggy, Cash, and Side.
And absolutely agree with Neutron's last word there. This was really well played by Cash. That Blade Master lost, of course, a bit of a hair in the soup, but everything else looking really good, especially the early game. You know, I love my perfect openings and perfect map control in the early stages. Looking really good. Cash, man. Finally looking as strong as we always knew he could be.
Yeah. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. It's Foggy, Hawk, Side, Cash. And in the lower bracket, our two matches for today are Spiral versus Insup and Hitman versus Neutron. Stay tuned.